this is at 15 yards using Barracuda match. This is about 14 pounds of kinetic energy. Oh, 2 for 1. Hey guys, I decided to do a out of the box review on my last of my Walmart rifles. The Crosman F4 brake barrel. I've had it for well over a year. We're gonna open this box up and run it through the same tests that I do on all the other rifles. Well, the box is pretty much the same as it was in Walmart just the other day. And this year it's 97. I bought it for 105, so they've dropped the price. But I haven't opened it. I've seen several reviews on this that were not good. I sort of was reluctant to make videos on this one because of that, but I decided let's give it a blank slate. So let's go ahead and open this up using a $5 knife that I just got from Walmart to open up my Walmart gun. Still in its plastic here. There you go. It's a big one. Since it's right out of the box, it doesn't have a sight on it, so you have to use a scope. Let's see what they give me for a scope. They said it came with a scope, and sure enough, here's the scope, and it looks like it's a set of rings, I hope. Yep, rings. The F4 measures 46 inches long. So if you compare that with my other brake barrel in the 177, the Ruger Airhawk, they're both about equally heavy. So I'm guessing around 7 to 8 pounds each. And we may do a comparison between these two in a later video. So it's all equipped to go. I will get this scope on and then we'll shoot it. The scope was simple to install. I took a look through it. Looks pretty nice to me. It's a center point scope, 4x32, simple adjustments. It does have clicks. Yeah, you can adjust by clicks. Doing speed tests today. Nice fall day. For today's velocity test with the F4, I'm going to use 5 different types of pellets. We're going to use 3 Crosman pellets. I have more, but they all weigh about the same. It's just a little different shape. I find the hollow point is pretty consistent at 7.9 grains. The Crosman Fast Flight is supposed to be the fast round at 5.4 grains. And the Crosman Gold Flight, it's the penetration round. I wanted to try a heavier round, and that's H&N Barracuda Match at 10.65 grains. Something tells me with the more force on this one, it might not do bad. Then we've got the Excite Hammer at 7.87, I think. Yeah, 7.87 grains. $7.85. $7.86. Last one for the Barracuda match. Let's take a look at the stats of the Crosman F4. The Crosman hollow point is average pellet at 7.9 grains. It had a average speed of 891 feet per second. Kinetic energy is 12.9, stronger than in the 177 pumper category. The Legacy 1000 is strong. I actually blew out the cylinder pumping it 12 times. But the Crosman hollow point there at 12 pumps had 11 foot-pounds and a standard deviation of 13.9, which is kind of high, but makes you wonder about the low-budget brake barrels. If you go to the Daisy 880, its standard deviations are 2 and 3s, quite a bit lower. Next pellet up is the Crosman Red Flight. Very fast. 943 feet per second. Kinetic energy still a 10. Standard deviation at 10.7, which again is mid standard deviation. Let's look at the Crosman Gold Flight. It had an average speed of 797, kinetic energy of 12 foot-pounds. Standard deviation still 10.8. Then we went to a little heavier round, the H&N Barracuda Match. It's at 10.65 grains. Average speed is pretty good at 787, and the kinetic energy was 14.6 foot-pounds. If you want to put that in perspective, a 22 Crosman 362, which is at 14 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, and considerably stronger, much more powerful than the Crosman Drifter A22, which had usually in the mid 8 foot-pounds, was 14.6 foot-pounds. That is better than the Crosman 362 with a metal breech. Standard deviation is good at 5.9, so that appears to be a good round for this particular gun. And then we have what I call the standard high quality round, the H&N Excite Hammer. Average speed, very fast, 902. Again, great kinetic energy at 14.2, but a standard deviation of pretty high, 14.8. Just from the numbers, this definitely is a hard knocker. It'll hit a target easy enough, but I don't know if it's going to get a quarter group at 25 yards type of stuff. We'll have to wait and test all the pellets at 25 yards on another video. I think it's a good value. Now we're going to do the trigger pull. 3.5, 4, 3.8, 3.6, 3.8. So there we go for the trigger pull. Turned out to be 3.7 pounds. That's not bad at all. So good to go on the trigger pull. Okay, this is at 15 yards using the Barracuda Match. Remember, this is about 14 pounds of kinetic energy. I'm shooting without a stick because the recoil tends to knock the stick loose. Oh, 2 for 1. That last one was like a T-34 tank, wasn't it? Took a lot to get that one off. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's free. It ups the recommendations. Thanks.